We have an intern boss at work who, along with 21C, who's her bestie, recently bullied a worker till she quit. This has put everyone on edge, and no one likes or trusts them. But we are trying to ride it out until our actual boss comes back. Recently, 21C set her sights on another coworker, Jay, and started badmouthing her to one of my friends, P. How terrible at her job needs to be the next one to go. 21C friend should have that job. She does it better, etc. P told me because we complain to each other privately to vent our frustration, and it never goes further than that. This time I felt Jay had a right to know what was being said about her. It directly relates to her job, and I wouldn't put it past the 21C to make things up to get her fired. Everyone knows 21C complains to P about us. She does it blatantly in front of others. P just isn't comfortable confronting her about it and just let her talk while going on about her job. So I told Jay. I pulled her aside privately and explained I didn't want to hurt her, but felt she had a right to know that these things were being said, and I wanted to be aware so she could protect herself. Jay appreciated, took some time and spoke to the boss saying that this what she's heard, and did she have a problem with the um, confidentiality completely. 21C immediately went into damage control, telling Jay she would never say those things, confronting P. Did you tell her I said that? I would never say that, etc. I know Jay didn't mention P's name to the boss, so it's funny how 21C went straight to the source if she supposedly never said these things. The boss is now going off about how it's more of a D move to tell people things about that are being said about them than it is to say things about people. I already have issues with 21C. I've overheard telling my crying child, I know mommy doesn't love you, it's okay. And telling me directly I should have left the second my shift is up to spend time with my child, and me from leaving. I am a single mother. The only time I spend away from my child is at work, where I spend my days with other people's children, which causes intense guilt and anxiety. Given these issues, maybe I went a little scorched earth when I shouldn't have, but I still think Jay had a right to know. And if the roles were reversed, I would have appreciated the heads up. Important. We do not have HR, so we have chain to address issues. It goes directly to the person, go to the boss, go to the boss's bosses. There's no sense in me confronting 21C because as evidence, she would just deny it. And since the boss is her bestie, it would have been the same situation about Jay knowing what she said about her. That was a lot, y'all. That was a lot. Um, Please in the chat, tell me what y'all think, what y'all felt about that. They wrote in the chat, nope, I am talking to the new supervisor straight to her face. Okay. This was interesting, man, when I read this one. Um my initial thing is what I would say first is, yo, if you've never been like the boss friend, I would tell you, I would advise you to do it one time. It is the best. It comes with some of the best perks. Like, you don't get caught up. You can gossip about other people. You can get people fired. You can be lazy. It has some great privileges. And this girl right here, 21C, is using all the privileges of being the boss friends. Um, yeah, so, but I like, I appreciate the girl who wrote the story. I appreciate the fact that she tells people, somebody says something about them. Because that tells, for me, when somebody tells you, like, some such said something about you, I feel like that's the real friend. You don't got to go address it, but, like, your friend's, like, letting you know, like, hey, this is such and such happening. Yeah.
That one sounded like gossip just 'cause notice with gossip, it turns into mess. You know what I mean? Like, usually it spreads and it turns into a big mess and a lot of chaos and confusion. So I think this one was pretty clear.
Okay. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Sunday bro, we are not friends. I am here for my family. Keep the workplace with clean energy. I don't do mess at work. No, thank you, Lux bro. Diane wrote, I personally do not like the boss and coworker friendship type situations at work. Yeah. And I would say the one thing that made me really mad about this whole situation that I feel like is not funny is 21C talking about her child. That and like telling her child she's not a good mom. That's disrespectful. Like that's something like we gotta go outside, Vaseline on the face, pull up your hair, and handle business. You know, like that's on another level.